Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. How are you today? Order of business before we get started. Can you all hear and see me and do my lips match up? Because I suck at streaming sometimes, and I hope it's all good. Do you guys like my Kratos beard? I've been growing it out a little bit right here. See if I can achieve his levels before I finish this game. I don't know if I will or not. Awesome. Awesome. So, before we get started, I gotta give a little update on my God of War that I'm playing at home, which I have finished the first God of War game. I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm now playing God of War 2. So, it's been really cool to start playing this game, and then as I'm playing it, I'm like really living Kratos' life, like really understanding more about him, more of his subtlety, or in the case of what Kratos used to be, his lack of subtlety. And it's been really cool because before when I played this game, I was kind of like, oh, this Kratos guy, he's hesitant with this child. Like, it's probably because being the god of war, he doesn't want to see that happen to him. But the more I play Kratos' old life, it's I kind of think of it more now as like he's just trying not to be a dick all the time because he's so fucking rageful and he's such a dick. And it really feels like I'm playing God of War like Arrow used to be, where it's like, here's what's going on now, and then here's going back to Oliver Queen year 1 on the island. And then here's what's going on in season 2, but here's year 2 on the island. So it's been kind of fun, but I did love the first game, and right now I'm in the second game. I am looking for the fates. What did I just do? I just activated the Steeds of Time or something like that to bring the island together, and now I'm gonna make my way over there and start working on the fates. But yeah, the opening of 2 was crazy because I knew Zeus was gonna fuck me over, and he fucked me over and took all the god power. But I really like this idea of now the power is of the Titans, so that's pretty cool. So, I loosely know what happens in Kratos' life before this game, but it's been a lot more interesting actually playing it and seeing it happen. So, yeah, I feel like it's a pretty unique experience. I don't know if anybody's ever done this. I don't know if anybody's ever start with this game, pause every once in a while, and go back and play the other games. So, yeah, it's been cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm hoping that it helps me understand the references a bit more, and I mean just how much this game flipped the God of War style on its head. Like, that's been really cool too. This game is, it's a lot of fun. But I should say, like, as much as, and yes, there are a lot of titties with the old God of War games, but one thing, like, with the quick time events in those games, I don't know if it's just because I'm older now and my reaction time's not as good, but I was playing on, I think I was playing them on hard, but fuck, man, some of those quick time events I just had to do like 12 times in a row. But yeah, I'm only playing this game on stream, and then I'll give updates as I'm doing it on this stream, and then I'll go back, or then I play this one. So, I'm trying to give as much of the God of War experience as possible. But it's been really nice to be able to stream this on Wednesdays, and then throughout the week when I get an hour or two, I just stream it. Or I'm sorry, I don't stream it. I just play it by myself without having to be on camera or anything. So, it's been fun. Anyway, so we are going to continue on. Last thing we did here was, yeah, we were on top of the mountain. We cut off that dude's head. It starts with an M or an N, something like that. And now we got to go charge it back up in the docking port. That is the witch. So that is what we're going to do. Memer. Memer. Is that how you say it? Memer? Memer? Memer. Okay. Favorite boss from God of War 1? I really liked the, like, mechanical bull that you had to then go and, like, shoot with a big, like, wood trunk. That was pretty cool.
We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
Alright, so we need to go to the woods, and then we gotta go to a higher peak to put the ashes on. So, this is where we ended, this is where we start. Okay. The one big difference between playing at home and playing here is just the complete different controls and how the game is played that I gotta get used to again.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake. I know just where to go. Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back. He seemed nice. Before you cut off his head.
I could take this, and that goes back close, but do I want to take this portal, or do I want to get the experience of going back on foot? What do you guys think? I take that into consideration. Well, I have no choice, so fuck what you guys think.
That's chilly.
I made this decision. Me! Sometimes in games like this, I don't do quick travel. But oh well. Okay. So I can go to Brock's shop. There's the summit, the storeroom entrance, and the mines. The mines. I'll just go to Brock's shop. Dragon Ball Z.
This must be a branch of the World Tree.
Ooh, wow.
Boys, stay on the path.
Right,
cool.
I know. I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur. And you fought him. And won.
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother. And now he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this
See
happening?
somebody.
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, the father?
Now is not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I love being able to know more about what that means for Kratos. Though not everything. But like what I was saying, it's not necessarily jarring for me going from where Kratos was to where he is now. It's like a cool, like, I don't know, it's a cool way of seeing the character at two different points in his life without knowing the full thing. Guess I'm walking up to him.
Rock! Rock! Rock!
What? I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pat. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and Roger my axe good and plenty again. Hmm? Let's see the damage.
It's fun seeing these two compete through upgrading my weapon. I love it.
Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. Hmm. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good.
Good. I love it's just one hit and it does stuff.
Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean that...
Hey, do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break. Oh, you make up your mind? Another time.
Okay, we're heading into the... Where are we heading? Where Link is.
Boy, what is the path back to the witch?
First we need to find a boat.
Boat found. What's this?
Hey, wait for me!
Cool.
Do you remember the way back to the witch from here?
That way, behind the big statue of Thor.
Behind the big statue of Thor. I'm on the other side of this, right?
So, what other stories have you got?
One more. There was the story of the mother crab, who scolded her son. She told him he should walk forward, in pride, not sideways as he always did.
But she's a crab too. You should say, sure. I'll look for it as soon as you show me how.
Yes, he did say that. That was the story.
I got it.
That was the story. I also much prefer this this voice of Kratos, I think, than any other. Yeah, I have seen the clip of, was it Christopher Judge, giving that award, and he's there with the kid, and he's like, read it, boy, and it's so funny. That has been pretty much all I've seen of God of War stuff. I'm trying to wait until I beat this game before I actually look up any, videos or extra information or anything like that.
The water dropped.
And the serpent rose. Right. I knew that.
Okay, well, boy can do something with that. What is it? There we go.
I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft, and we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No. But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
Okay, he says. Man, water really went down.
Tell me when!
Yeah, like, because I'm playing at home, I keep using trying to use my right joystick for dodging, and that didn't work. Okay.
I bet this'll lead out.
I think I understand this. Okay, we'll come investigate this maybe later. Let's go do the witch first. Wait a minute. Witch! Isn't she supposed to be right here? Am I crazy? I guess I can't get up there. Huh. There's a chest down there. Interesting. Well, there is a rune here.
Nice, you found a seal.
So maybe I can try to find the other two seals and get that? I don't know. What does this do?
Very smart.
Oh, can I not get back up here though? Ah, fuck it. Yeah, I can't jump down there. I've already been over this way. Trying not to get too lost here. Break some shit though. Oh. Whoa, it's over here. It's a lock, whatever it is. Huh. What are these things? What's that for? Oh, there's a rune over there. There's another one of those. If I can find a third rune here anywhere. Oh yeah, now that that thing is there, then I can use the shock arrow. Hit it and exploding. Sweet. Surprised at all the things I can forget in a week in this game. Alright, got some cool stuff there. can we do with this?
Isn't that heavy?
Yes.
Doesn't seem heavy.
Really dark. But here's a chest here, that's cool. No runes back here. They'd be glowing if they were. Guess we'll just push this forward and maybe that'll mean I can cross. Yay!
Atreus, here!
Yes, Father.
What does this thing do? Must do something I haven't done yet, I guess. I don't think I can do anything with that, at least. Alright. I need to find the last rune. The R rune. It's gotta be here somewhere. But what I can do is I can go over here, pick up this sack. Do a good old throw. And shot. Another one of those doors.
Here. Boy.
Another map. Great.
New location found. Hidden Chamber of Odin.
This is locked up good.
Seen a couple of these kind of locks before. I wonder what's in them.
Oh, boy!
Ready yourself, boy!
Guess I'm doing this.
Tell me when.
Ah, I need to shield those.
That's the last. Hey, I think I see another one of those bowls of sand up there. That I drew the runes into? Not sure how we reach it, though.
Another one of those green orbs.
Look up there.
Gotta be something that you get later. Oh, I guess I summoned the wolves. Whoopsie. I don't know if I can climb on this thing. think I understand now.
Okay, well, that's way too far to jump. This'll be fun.
Bring him over here.
Almost there. I can't jump over with those wooden boards in the way.
See what he makes of
It
this.
is. It's another one of those sand bowls. There are different rooms running along the side of this one.
Boy, over here.
Yes, sir. Bow.
Ooh. Summons a murder of crows that swarms enemies. Cool. Just kind of like the wolves and the falcons that I have as well. Alright, so that's been solved-ish. And make that jump. Still don't know what to do with those. Still not seeing the R rune anywhere. Trying to look out for it, but I don't see anything. Sap up there. Is it? Could it be like under there maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. Don't think. I think this is just kind of like leftover looking stuff. It's not gonna explode on us. No, that just stays there. Alright. Ah! Ah! There it is! Yay! when it's stuff like the runes, I don't really care too much about people helping me along, because I don't want to, people watching just me walk in a circle not seeing something. But usually when I'm looking for those runes, I just kind of like blur my eyes and look for blue, but there's a lot of blue in here with the bridges and stuff, but I could see it from right over there, so that was cool. Okay, so we got that. I didn't even look to see what I got, honestly. What was in that chest? But, anyway, now I need to figure out how to get back into the witch's, house. More rage? Okay, cool. That's useful.
Follow me, Atreus.
On my way.
Knock! Knock. Wish there was like a button for the turtle elevator. I guess I gotta go back this direction still. So I can't jump over there now. Is that right? Don't think I can do anything with this yet. But they did say you can... I think Boy said something about going this direction, right? That's what I was missing. Oh, wow, okay. It's like climbing out of a well.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods are welcome here.
Can I open the chest? I would love to open that chest. I just kind of figured that ball was something I couldn't do. Alright, yeah. Let's open the chest if I can. Over here. Grab it. Alright, cool.
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the fire realm?
Okay. What the fuck is this thing then? That's an open version of that closed globe over there, isn't it? I just figured that shit was locked to me. I didn't even attempt. New realm unlocked. Cool. Look up. Here. Left. And
There he is! I hope he remembers us.
man, it's so pretty over here. Oh, Eric Mickle, thank you for subscribing so much.
How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
Charlie?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie.
Charlie. I love the way it's spelled. Oh. I was looking at Charlie! You dick! Charlie.
I see improvement.
Yeah, boy is doing much, much better.
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
He likes those arrows.
These arrows are dangerous. And wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
The mistletoe arrows?
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
Okay.
Now, what's this about a head?
Literally, it's a head.
Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Take him to the table. Pamela. It's been a long time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well,
Okay.
thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it.
Is it hot?
That's enough.
Oh my god.
It worked!
Let me see him.
Here you go.
Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me.
Your
Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
Does he have a reputation?
Now.
You're welcome!
She recognized him, but he didn't recognize her. Okay. As a god.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it.
This is so
Except,
cool to
of
have
course,
this guy
for
on the
me.
adventure. I hope he stays
do?
the entire time.
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
So, Mimir, why did Freya spit in your face?
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
The boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Okay.
Hope he's not broken.
Broken. Hopefully Mimir lasts for a while. This is really funny.
Mimir, we're on the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
This thing. Ah! Little lizard. There we go. Speak to the world,
Good.
serpent.
Now put my lips to the horn.
Okay. So damn cool.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
Abhors
But-
Thor or Odin?
Doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Shaken?
Right, wish me luck. You're in me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh, no, that's Mokino Huntunku. Echo no thun no vun no. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Ethnium folklore. Curious.
What is it?
Nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making
Pretty
sure we're
fucking
heading in the right
awe-inspiring, I gotta
direction.
say.
Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the people we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is. It's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment.
Now that, thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
So, oh man.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I think there's boats down
So
here.
when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little
Oh
while.
no,
I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
I can't get to a boat down here. Oh, there's even a... Oh, okay. Look at that. Man, the water went down so far. Look at this. This is awesome. Does it go down even further, maybe?
Which way to the chisel?
Boat under the bridge, keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Under the bridge.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. Took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Such a pretty game, man.
We can beach about here.
Gulfig, you were taken from this realm too early.
Speaking. You speaking?
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulfig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulfig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulfig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulfig's bones and spread them across the lake. Bring me her bones, child. Gulfig will reward you.
Good. The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Prepare yourself!
aren't they?
My fair Gulvig. This realm
think I'm getting
suffers
better
without
at
her
this.
spirit.
Father, maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Oh yeah, I need to keep remembering to try to look for the Odin Ravens too. I keep forgetting about that. Definitely having played a bit of the older games now, just Kratos' mistrust of literally everybody makes so much sense.
This chisel we seek, what is it?
I'm glad you asked, actually. I have just the story for you. There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant, who, despite his mountainous size, was without question the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge on to his son. But young Hrimthur had the heart of a warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, the quarrel of theirs spiraled out of control, and the overworked stonemason, bonk, struck his son. Hrimthur ran off into the night. Feeling shame and regret, Thamur chased after his son. But in his emotional state, soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
You'll see. I love how fascinated Boy is with everything. Oh my god.
Thor killed him. Oh no.
Look at that
He fell
hammer.
in the village?
Aye. When Thamur fell, he crushed a charming place famed for worshipping the Vanir god Njord. Thor always took credit for planning that one. The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Hostiles up ahead. Should we attack? A wolver!
A dangerous beast. We will take him down together.
Gnarly looking. Couple here. Well, I think it died. Oh, that's cool that that came up over the horizon there. I didn't lose its loot.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant.
Nope. Ah, let me destroy it! Ah! Yes. Another one of these.
Magically sealed, I'm afraid.
Okay. I was wondering if he would have any more information about him, but... Okay.
Darn, that didn't seem to do anything.
Maybe we can move it here. And then make it explode. There we go.
Oh, neat trick, lad.
Thanks. Good idea.
And let's move back to the other side. Okay. Some more things over there.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh. Thamur was a frost giant. When he died, his final breath froze everything.
His final breath froze. Man, another one of these doors.
It's locked magically.
Wait. That's his skin. Oh! So were you waving at something? Chest. Rare chest armor. It's pretty cool looking. Level 4. Yeah, let's try that. What am I doing in skills? Boy has some new ones available. 13,000. All right. Magic combat. Light arrows can cause larger explosions. That sounds good. Greater amount of stun damage. Shock damage. Yeah. Greatly increases arrow damage and melee damage. Firing rate, okay. Yep. 9 FXP. Yeah, that did some really good stuff there. That was awesome. Let me see if there's anything I want to give here. Stomp. Extend the length of the punches. Precision throw. Grab this. And we'll grab this. Cool. Wow.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
The tip of the chisel, it's in his head.
Hostiles up ahead. On your mark.
Enemies ahead!
I'm ready.
Wolves against wolves. Oh, there's a fucking frost dude there. Oh no, I got it. Oh, I got you. Ah, shit, that didn't work. Oh, iced up. Thank you, boy. Wait, what happened? Did I drop it? Dropped it. Damn it, Nightmare.
Think it's okay back there?
Oh, man.
Night there, sir. What awful pain.
Damn.
Father, are you hurt?
Do not get distracted!
Get out of the way, Kratos.
Not considered a tactical retreat.
Alright. That was a close one, Jesus. Real close.
That was a long one.
First try, though. Still pretty good. Increase resistance to frost attacks by 50%. Stacks up to 85. Maybe I should put that in my chest armor. Especially where I'm at here. It seems like there's going to be a lot of frost stuff. Let's do that for now. Okay, where were we? Where did we come in at? Over here.
An all-fine light crystal. Wonder what it's for.
Alright, let's explore here. There's something up there. There's also that, so... Does that do anything? Maybe I need to open it up more. Hey, rune. No. No. Wait, no. This isn't the one that breaks. These are the ones that you change, right? So you hit them to turn. That's what you do. I'm an idiot.
What does it say?
To Njord, we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
I really like having this guy's head.
That's Andy.
Here, it's so good. Missed. There we go.
That did it!
Alright, where the fuck do I put this? Over here. What was that? A formless substance found inside realm tiers used to enhance unique properties of various talismans. Okay. Scary. Cool. Alright, so there are runes here. We got like an E, a sideways R, and a little peak. A little mountain peak, so let's change this one. That's a downwards peak.
Father, look up there!
There's the sideways R. So we need the E and the upwards peak. So there's definitely one over here. No, I missed again. Damn. Forgot what I was doing. I hit it, but I don't know what it did. That's the wrong type. There we go. There's one more. So there needs to be another windmill rune around here somewhere. That is the upwards one.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
There it is. That's the upwards peak, right? So that should be it. Right. What do we got now? Increased damage of all axe throws by 6%. Cool. Okay, now we'll get this one. And this one is a rare wrist armor. Plated runeware bracers. Yeah, okay. Okay. All right. This chest over here. I think that's about all out here for now. Oh. Get him, boy! Is that all of them? Man, this guy was big. Jesus.
How are we getting down there?
I have a plan.
You do?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
Keep thinking
Then
that Desmond
Thor's
was
a
lost
fool.
when I hear that guy.
Well, this should be entertaining.
Boy,
Right.
do that more. That's awesome.
I'm ready.
Combat's so fun.
Oh, hey! You again!
Our enemies are
Come
strong.
on up!
I could really just sit here and play this like all night. What time is it? 7:30. It's going too quick. I'm too slow. Alright, so to get down there, I'm assuming... I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe use the hammer? I don't know.
Wow, that was something at the fight. Here, catch. Well, that was a waste of a perfectly good
How
hour.
were you not seen? There is nowhere here to hide.
Oh, that was so good.
That. It's a little trick my people can pull. A special way of not being seen.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms. And your mind doesn't understand what
Whoa.
it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft.
That's cool.
It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me?
Was there meat on his breath?
You let him touch this again.
Man, I love this game. It's so good.
Come on, then.
So that's how Brock was in the temple right after the water drop. He stepped between realms.
Okay, now, shush! I need complete silence for this. There you go.
What exactly does that do each time I get one of those? Is it just making it stronger?
So, what brings you around, friends?
Yes, my young man?
Yeah, let's do this.
Silent? Deadly. The bow. Oh, what more do you need?
I'm always hesitant to upgrade my armor because I might just find better armor later. I don't know. It's a durability upgrade that allows stronger things to be done with the weapon. Okay. Makes my axe pretty nice.
Now, there is something else to tell you.
What? What is there to tell me?
So,
I have a
explain
favor.
it.
Just
Can
a
you guess
small
it?
favor, really.
Knowing you, it doesn't involve standing around here.
Correct.
But how do we move forward? Boy,
Ready and
Armor
ready.
really liked jewelry, didn't he? Even braided his beard with it.
I happen to think he
Well,
looks
when you do
dashing.
need something,
you know,
I'll be
for a
around.
snow-covered corpse.
Did I miss something? He said that he needed
Wait,
like a favor.
There's one
but
of those shatter crystals in his
I
jewelry.
must have missed it. Okay, let's keep going. Where do we go? This way. All right.
I have
No.
more information on that whetstone I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Do you remember
now
the
we go.
dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Okay, we got some more information about that one at least.
Another treasure hunt. Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
What exactly did that do? Earth was there. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Is there one like on this side? Oh, I understand. I gotta do this. There we go. Oh, gotta be quick, boy. Let's go this way. not good. I'm not getting good. Wait. I don't think I got it. Everybody.
Careful!
Woo!
My shop's right here!
Right? Everybody said first try, I believe? Yes? Thank you. You're all witnesses. Was I doing something wrong on that one, or is it just you have to just keep trying?
Yes.
Do you think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's a big one. Man, he attacks ass first. Ah, fucking red circles get me every time. Jesus.
Good. Keep it up.
You don't look too good.
Get over there. Give me this. Who was that guy? That's just like a dude that fought ass first.
What do we do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
Seems strange.
Come here. You knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all, lad. That's the tragedy of it. They took no side in that madness. There's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
Oh, okay. That's what that happens. Check this out. Okay, maybe I should go check it out first. What does this do? There's a chest up there. I'm guessing that I need it to turn as I'm climbing, maybe? Can't get it to turn as I climb. Maybe just don't take that up too far, Kratos. Stop! Stop! Okay. You can't just put it where you want it. You have to just set it in a certain spot. Okay. Okay, I can just do this. Cool, okay. Okay. And now we move on. Which way am I heading?
Another crystal. Just give the word. Ooh, you got most of it.
Holy shit. Okay, that did it. Ah, not quite.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do? Why are we going up when what we need is all the way down there?
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck then?
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
It's a good plan. I like it.
What now?
Hold tight.
Is there anything up here I need to look at before I do this? What's that thing up there? Die, birds! You never know, there could be an Odin bird in there. Wait. No. Those are just birds, right? Okay, let's do this. There we go. Be fun. Hold on.
This plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
Oh, man.
That didn't work. It only fell little ways.
Yes, boy, I know. Rare waste armor. Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh no! The floor's collapsed. There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
You get to it.
What does it say?
When time itself is disarrayed, the forward path is retrograde. Retrograde? It's backwards?
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter that
Quiet, head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
So start with winter. Winter. Spring. Summer. Autumn. Oh no, okay, I understand. So winter, this one needs to be turned into spring, and then summer, and then autumn. Right? Is there not an autumn on that one? winter, spring, summer, autumn. So the leaf is on him? So this one needs to be... Oh, okay. That's kind of like a flower. I thought it was like a degraded leaf, but I guess I couldn't see it very well. So this one, that's the leaf, is autumn. Like that.
Write it.
Vetter. Var. Sumar. House. It didn't work, but I know that's the order in the song Mom sang.
Well, it's in retrograde, so it needs to be backwards then, right? So we need the leaf. This one. And then the sun and this one. This one needs to be winter. And this one is...
There.
House. Sumar. Var. Vetter. Yes.
That makes sense.
Atreus, that word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
Damn. Lord?
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola.
Oh, this is sweet.
We're rising! The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
You just turn and we can do Hamilton on this.
Thola.
Head. How is this possible?
My guess? Temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favorite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
Yep, I knew there was going to be enemies. It was too big of a space.
Can't believe we're still fighting!
Before the floor collapses.
Thorn. Thorn. Thorn.
Yes,
Thorn.
do the magic, boy.
More on your right, brother.
We're blocking him!
your leg!
I'm set!
Another wing on the leg!
Look! The energy's lifting us! Fast reaction! Watch out!
Ah, of course he witches.
Watch out! The energy lifting us is almost down to nothing.
Whoa! Did I do something wrong? I need to kill it faster because there's a timer on it. Oh, okay. I understand. I wasn't paying attention enough.
Thor. 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 Thor.
I see the timer at the top now.
Not again!
Left side, brother! More of them!
Look! The energy's lifting us! Fast reaction! Look! We're almost to the top!
Okay. That was crazy. More? More? Damn it.
Father! The bullet dropped away! We're collapsing!
Get it. 1. 2. Get it. Go up. Come on, boy. Woo. All right.
You did well,
Thanks.
the boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
I never seen a bird explode like that. Chucky555, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. For those that don't know, you can subscribe if you have an Amazon Prime account.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me.
I believe Kratos can pull this off.
Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
Yes, sir.
You're a god, boy.
How do we get down?
We jump.
We ride it.
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
Begin to panic. And we're in.
You're cracked, you know that?
Oh well. Good. We should keep moving.
I love Papa Kratos so much. So much. Okay.
The
Fine.
chisel tip.
Give the man credit. He has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
Remember that head. I want to go down. I don't want to go down that much.
Didn't fall on its own. Well, if we find him, I'll get the kid, right?
Who's arguing?
Find him.
Father.
Not now.
I'm going the wrong way. I don't know. I knew it. Which way do I go? Okay. There we go.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
Aye.
Oh yeah,
Magni
the
and Lodi. The sons of
Thor. That's right.
Mother always said the Aesir were the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father, too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll never even see him.
You can make that jump, but you couldn't make that jump earlier. Come on, boy.
Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all Midgard. Funny, I remember there being a massive candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
There.
Ah, yes.
This is locked up good.
You just can't help but break things, can you?
thing in there that I don't know if I want to release. But I also really, really want to release it.
If memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Oh. Yay! Yes, boy! Ah, the ice.
I'm ready.
Oh, there's a wolf in here! Boy, the wolf!
I think you got it.
Fun, fun.
Let's get back out. There's no way to lose it.
Stampede of boars. I kind of like the boars too. Oh, using the wrong one. Hey! Ah, now there's a fucking lightning nightmare thing. Kill that boy! There we go.
You are more focused.
Yeah, boy's getting good.
I think we can get through there.
Ooh, that's fun. Alright, let's see. Anything else in here that I want to go for? There's a chest up this way, but I don't know how to get to it. But we do need to do this. Now it's uncovered, but how do I get up there? Keep looking to see how much of this is destructible. Nothing over here, okay. Maybe this will just go around. Looks like it does.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine. Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons
gosh.
showed up.
Hey, Sindri.
Of course you're in
Could
here.
you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. The travelers. Oh, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes?
This is that dude that I fought, right? Is what they're talking about?
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Will you focus on the damage of it?
Oh no. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I walked away. Maybe. Uncle had 3 straight years. As long as Father believes in stop focus and help me find them. Can't disappoint Father. Smack you, boy. No, we cannot disappoint Father. Now keep looking.
Alright.
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
They're here.
Boy,
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
no.
Good.
This fight is mine, boy. Go.
Yee.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no,
Gotta find
brother.
both together.
The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
Look how much bigger he is.
What's yours, brother? Don't tell me.
too, right? Like my health? See?
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
Oh no, don't care. Come here, half-breed. You done holding that his hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
That's what. Shit. The right way.
Can't believe you.
Which way? Crap!
Skinny little holes.
This is
I
awesome.
said shut up!
Calm yourself, boy.
Okay, alright, we're back here.
Looks like they need another lesson. More than happy to teach me.
No!
Shut it out. Focus.
I'm on the field.
Oh, he was down.
Fuck off!
Here, take this!
And it's back.
Your mother ugly or something. She cut up your face if you do like her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
Don't listen to her, lad.
Shit.
Trying to rile you up. The sons of Thor are welcome to try.
Head!
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
Nah, okay.
Turn around!
Is my favorite.
Ah, that one was real. Fuck.
Slow, tired, and old. We're coming for you. Having fun,
Shit, shit, I panicked. Okay. Did he just throw him?
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
Back up! Back up! No!
Shut up, you bastard!
Atreus!
No! Give me the... Ugh. I was so close! Fuck. Okay, so we start here.
Boy, stay focused.
Not good, not good.
Shut up, you bastard!
Looks like...
No! No! I'm so close. How I...
Boy, stay focused.
Nope, nope. Okay, yeah, I use the invincibility first. That's fine.
Shut up, you bastard!
Oh, fuck. You're up, boy. Shit. This is not the run, this is not the run. Gotta run. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. We got this. We can do it. This is fun.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
Ah, I didn't mean to get that.
Looks like they need another lesson.
No! Man, I'm trying to take the big one out first. Yeah, I need to use my wolves, you're right.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
I'll take the runt. Mommy, not me. Too ugly to let you suck on me.
Shut up, you bastard!
Shit.
Gonna be all right. Brother, get up, brother.
Doing worse and worse now. They share health, so you can't take one out first. Okay, I understand. So I have to simultaneously put both down? Is that what it is?
Boy, stay focused.
Shut up, you bastard!
Atreus!
Atreus!
Don't tell me.
Is this the one? What happened?
There must have been some horde made of the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Atreus! Control yourself!
Yes!
No!
Yes!
How did you... You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
Are you okay, bud? He's a sickly boy sometimes.
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Boy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
That was an epic
Keep an
battle.
eye on him.
Alright, we killed the older brother. Father killer. Upgrade the Leviathan axe. Shock damage effects. Okay. Ooh, that was fun. That was a great battle. I really enjoyed it. Alright, let's do this.
Enough?
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Oh, incidentally, all those magically sealed doors we've seen can now be unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you got the chisel.
Oh, cool. Okay, we can open these now. Sweet. Let's do it.
You killed Magni.
That he did.
He was a god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps. But I.
And his father is Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern.
Since when can you kill a god?
Come on, boy. You gotta feel better. Kill gods when we need to. They're really milking the like boy discovering him being a god as well. Then aren't they? I can't hit it. Alright, I don't have one of those things, so let's climb, I guess. I mean, I understand, like, Kratos doesn't want to tell him that because it's so much, you know, responsibility going forward, right? I think. I'd imagine so. How do I get back down there? Just over here? Yeah, okay, I got it. Got it. Where are the other runes at? That door down there. Seems like a different area. So were the runes in here somewhere? Looking for glowy blue letters. Oh, hey, buddy. Ah, there's one up there. One more. Where is the R? What? I know, I want to get in there too. Ooh. I think I see it under that shield. Yeah, all right. Shard of Hell's Glaciers can be used to upgrade.
I think we can go through here.
Charm of Infinite Storm. HP. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Just because it's fun. You never know. Maybe you need to do it again.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while
we were here
handling
before.
it. It
What's my
is a
bag?
priceless relic, after all.
Oh, okay. We're back here. Alright.
So, what can I do for you two?
Let's see. Leviathan Axe upgrade. Let's do that.
Have fun beating out righteous fury.
Could really use one of these. Superior. A magical stone that revives Kratos from death with a large amount of health. Press R2 when Kratos dies to allow Atreus to resurrect him. These come in a lot, pretty clutch, but that's a lot of hack silver. I feel like I want to get one. I don't know. This is only 1,000. This is a small amount of health. Alright. That would have been helpful in the last thing, so we'll get it. Alright, what do we want to look out? Check out the new chest armor. Yeah. Kind of like the chest armor that I have on. It's pretty interesting looking, I gotta say. Whoa. Not enough resources, but holy shit, look at that one. Four. These are all level 4s. Whoa. Well, I don't have enough resources for any of these, but they're pretty cool.
Psst. How about you, young one? You don't have to run off on my...
Got some level 5 skills. Yeah, I do have some items I need to sell. You're right. I really like being able to just upgrade him first. keep forgetting about that switch stances thing. That's pretty cool. I haven't done much for the shield combat stuff.
Hey,
Okay.
Count.
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
So the switch stance things is just hitting the attack button. Like pausing. Okay, I see. I do not use that. That's amazing. I'm definitely gonna be using that more.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
I'm fine. Nothing to worry about.
If so, then keep up.
I'm not. I'm worried. Alright, let's try this. Nope, not there. There. And there.
Hey, I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
That is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Good looking boy. Nope, not there. This goes here. Holding heavy attack. Yeah, I've used that a couple times. Let's put this here and activate it. Oh, another one of these things. Okay. Another door.
Look, back near the giant's head. What is this place?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest was sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across. There is an opening.
I can get it. There's a path to the exit on the other side.
He's not doing not doing good. I don't like him coughing like that.
There's a rope up here.
Not looking good, boy. And to get over there. Okay, I think I understand then. Wait, no, maybe I don't understand. Yeah, now I
I think
understand.
that did it.
Now I get it. Nope. This button. I almost kicked boy in the chest while he was dead. No. Nope.
Back under his palm. We're almost there.
This way.
Everything we just did. Climbed around a dead giant, rode a giant falling hammer, fought some bad gods. What do you think Mother would say?
That you have come a long way.
Thanks.
He has come a long way.
There's something over there.
And oh yeah, we gotta do this one. Nope. Three on this one?
Father, over there.
I don't understand. What happened? One there. One there. Can't find the other, the third one.
Huh.
One, two.
I see something over there.
What? What do you see? I want to open this door. What? Are you talking about the door? Ah! Damn it.
Over there.
Alright. It worked. I'm a genius. I don't know what happened. Okay. Hidden chamber 1 of 7. Hidden chamber of Odin. Oh.
Look here. Another.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Damu, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
Okay. Why isn't Boy coming? Okay. I was thinking, like, can Boy not enter? What is this? It felt like we were, like, leaving the area.
Place. It feels like a prison.
That would explain the hefty magical lock on the outside.
But it's more than that. I have this feeling like something is waiting for us down here.
You've a knack for ominous statements, lad.
What kind of something?
I'm not sure. Something powerful.
Whatever you feel, boy, we will handle it. We have come this far, yes?
Yeah, but he's
Yes,
sick,
Father.
Kratos. Is this like a whole temple? I don't want to get into any spoilers, but is this something that I should do at the end of stream right now, or should I start stream next week? Now, do it now! Okay. Alright.
A Valkyrie. Imprisoned. She
Valkyrie?
actually did it.
A Valkyrie? But I thought they were just spirits.
Take caution, lads. A Valkyrie in the flesh. I can't think of a more formidable opponent.
She does not attack.
Does she even know we're here?
Prove your valor, defeat a Valkyrie. I don't know if I want to.
Now, guess we're doing this.
Oh, this ain't good. Damn.
Father!
Oh yeah, I forgot I can use that. No, I don't want to use it there. I don't want to use it there. That wasn't a good run. I gotta use that when I feel like I'm doing a really good job. That one felt like I was just learning how they fought.
We're here now. Here we go. Behind
Lock on! This is not good. This one is not the run. Not the run at all, man.
Hang on! She knows we're here now.
Focus up.
I'm set.
Nope, nope, I tried to dodge.
Watch your back!
gotta do it. I gotta do it on this one.
Up you go.
Shit. Bad form.
Healing stuff.
Fuck. No, it was right there. Oh. Oh, fuck. That was the run. That was the run. I felt like I was doing so well. Oh. Damn. Feel like I should go and get another healing stone. Maybe. Should I keep trying or should I go get a healing stone? Oh, do you keep your resurrection stone? Really? I didn't know that. You regain the healing stone when you die. Huh. Interesting. Man, I can't. There we go.
Felt that one, Bob.
Get hit with that first one.
You okay, brother?
No, I missed that. Fuck.
Hang on! They got lucky. Ready and wait.
Ah, fuck. Shit.
So that's it then?
Yeah, I need to use my rage when it's low because that gives me health back. This is fun. We can do it. This would be a great way to end stream. or stay here all night.
Focus up.
I'm trying to get the perfect block on the first one, rather than dodging.
That one, brother. Consider the tactical retreat.
Shit, that one was not the one. That timing's off. Yeah, I get you. All right. Let's do it. Let's try. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, that was nice timing. Shit! I don't know if I should, but I might as well try if I can just continue.
Got that one, brother. Ah, fuck. Ah, damn it. Bummer. Need more XP to be able to upgrade that one. That one's a 3. That one's a 2. Okay.
on, brother. Everything okay back there?
Shit! Damn.
On my way!
Trying.
You're back. I'm ready.
Oh, what? Where'd you go? No!
Father, healing stuff.
Shit! Nah. Shit!
No!
Damn. Okay, come on. It is Jedi Order flashbacks. I'm showing my expert gaming here.
Whoa! I think she knows we're here now. No! Daniel!
What? Not for sure, but I clutched that. I'm not gonna do it for that one. I don't feel like it. Nah, I'm gonna do it! Nah, I didn't do it. I just didn't feel good about that one. I'm just gonna let it go. I know that it's free, but I'm just gonna let it go. You think blue arrows would be more helpful? Maybe. Why not? I'll try it.
Ready yourself, boy.
Missed that. Huh. Dodge out of the way!
You alright? Ready and wait.
Oh, that one staggers me. I need to get out of the way.
Need more time.
Fuck!
Father, get up!
I dodged into the way.
She knows we're here now.
resurrection stone thing or something? I still have this, right?
They got lucky.
That was it, wasn't it? I probably could have used the wolves. I keep clicking for the wolves and not checking if it's ready. Literally one combo away. Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm so mad. I just gotta check something real quick. I'm gonna keep playing. I wanna beat this. Ugh.
Focus up, boy.
This is not the run. This is not the run.
You'll be okay.
Not the run.
Come on, get up, brother.
I didn't have any I didn't have any faith in that one.
I think she knows we're here now.
Give me, where's the stone at? There it is. Yes! Ah! GG.
You have freed me from my corrupted form. You have my eternal...
Oh, this is a good thing I did. Okay, good.
But my sisters remain trapped as I was.
Yeah, I'll help them.
Take my helm. Find them. Free them. The fate of the Valkyries rest on your shoulders.
That was the hardest one, right? I'm assuming. All of them are real easy after that. Yeah, I'll take this. What am I taking? I did it without a revive, really? Wow. I'm just gonna put that in my satchel there.
The fate of the Valkyries.
Sounds pretty important.
That's putting it mildly, lad.
What do you know of them?
A fair question, and yet not one easily answered. I know more than most, but much of their history is veiled in secrecy. My own experience with the Valkyries ended my imprisonment.
You are avoiding the question, Head.
As I said, brother, it's complicated. I don't know why or how they've become such wretched creatures, but perhaps if we can free more of them.
You want us to fight more of those things?
The fate of the Valkyries, lad. A more worthy endeavor there is not.
It will be dangerous.
Well, that hasn't stopped you before, eh? That's the spirit.
All right, baby. I feel so happy. All right. What can I do real quick that's going to be good for the industry? I think that's probably it, right? Holy shit, there is one in here, motherfucker. I knew there was gonna be something like that in here. Ha ha! Hell yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna head back up to the surface, and that is gonna be the stream. Woo, man. Slow elevator ride. Any conversation to be had? No. Maybe not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be playing some more God of War at home, which is just God of War number 2. Catching back up on the story of Kratos, and ultimately forgetting all of the progress that I made here in terms of my skill at the game. So that's what's gonna happen. Okay, let's head back out. So maybe those doors that I couldn't open in the beginning of the game have more Valkyries, right? It's like an Odin chamber. Okay. Alright, well. That's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and yeah. That was crazy. That was, how long did it take me to do that? 40 minutes? I don't know. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and we'll see you back next time. Tomorrow, we will be here. What is tomorrow? Thursday? We'll be here at 3 p.m. for podcast. We'll be telling some fun stories and talking about some fun things. So come check it out. Also, what else? Also, Friday. What are we filming on Friday? Or what are we streaming on Friday? I can't remember, but it's going to be awesome. We did Fall Guys last week, and it was fucking fantastic. I had so much fun with it, so... Alright, any late night questions you guys would like me to answer? I got a little tiny bit of time before I need to absolutely leave. Among Us, I've heard about Among Us, but apparently we need some more people to play with us. So, maybe not yet. We'll see about doing Among Us soon. But you guys can hit me. What's for dinner? Oh man, I need to get some dinner. I don't know. I might just pick something up on the way home. We'll see. I would like to do Heap Ho again. Heap Ho was fucking hilarious. Did I see the Solo deepfake? Yeah, I believe so. The one where it takes Solo but puts Harrison Ford's face on it. It's pretty good. Loving the Fate Zero reactions. I'm loving them too. It's probably the best looking anime we've done. Kratos and Boy deserve a Goku dinner. Agreed. Are you happy we made you do it today? Yeah. I mean, it's not 10 yet, so... it's not too bad. Will this tempt you to buy your own axe? Oh, you make the mistake thinking that I don't own my own axe. Yeah, we've thought about Among Us with viewers, but, you know, we want to make sure we can do it well. But we'll see. It's possible. We also can't really do it together, so we might have to do it while we're all, like, separately home or something. Can you play the old ones on stream? I mean, I just don't have the time, really. Like, I don't want to go through all the old ones on stream. I think it's better maybe to do what I'm doing now, which I think is a really unique experience, which is experiencing them, like, chapter by chapter, along with opening new stuff on this game, which I'm really enjoying. So, what am I playing for Scream Stream? I believe I'm going to be playing Amnesia for Scream Stream, so... You know, I know Aaron really likes to have those in October, and I'm nowhere near finishing this game, so... I might have to take a break with God of War to play Amnesia for the, for Scream Stream. Just so we can have those theme streams. Anyway. Do you think in November you'll have a musical movie reaction poll? Well, I've had Hamilton on the poll for a while, but it hasn't gotten that yet. Any lost teases you can give us? Yes, Jay. We have, we've recorded a couple now. Just, you know, because I've just been so excited. And, you know, with Calvin being gone for a couple of weeks, we just had the time. So we were actually able to get pretty far ahead with him, so it's been great. My best tease for it is that I early on got Rick used to what a mystery show is going to be, a mystery box show, and also kind of like talked about it in terms of D&D, which he's responded to amazingly. Let me catch back up. I kind of paused the chat here. What is my favorite show currently? I mean, currently right now, I was just saying today with the other guys, like, there's no show, like, right now that I'm like, oh, where's this one going? Like, all of them right now that I'm watching have been, like, really, really fun. But I guess I'm just most excited for The Boys right now just because it's live and we're kind of, like, in the middle of it, so... But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for Lost. For those of you that didn't see the announcement, we have that going up on the channel on October 1st, or October 3rd, which also means that episode 2 will be in early access. But yeah, if you've never seen Lost before, or if you've seen it and you're like, you know, if you heard something about the ending, I think that it will be really fun for a lot of people that either never seen it or didn't really love it to tune into these reactions week by week, because not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty up on Lost. I know it pretty well, and I got a good experience guiding like Calvin through Game of Thrones and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be very similar. So if you liked the Calvin catch up through Game of Thrones, I think you're really going to love the Rick catch up through Lost, even if you didn't like the Rick catch up through Game of Thrones. So anyway, yeah, I just, anybody that's here that hasn't seen it, check out the first episode, and then you're going to be ready for when that reaction drops on the first. So, alright, that's probably all I got right now, guys, for the questions, but thank you very much for joining, and we will see you back here, hopefully tomorrow at 3 p.m. Have a good one. Bye-bye.